Good afternoon, everybody. Hi, I'm Dr. Josh.
Hi, Dr. Kristina.
And welcome to Crossroads Chiropractic Facebook Live.
Yes.
And today we are going to do something fun.
Yes.
Woohoo! So we are going to go over some shoulder exercises. So there's certain exercises that both Dr. Kristina and I like to give to our patients. Obviously, we want to make sure your nervous system is working properly first. We want to make sure your structure is proper. But often, sometimes, if there's a tear or if there's something with the shoulder, we need to look at that, or any other extremity too. Right? We need to give some extra exercises. So these are going to be fantastic exercises if you have anything going on with your shoulder. Now, if you have frozen shoulder, it's okay, but these are more for like tears or sprains or that kind of an issue. So if you have a question whether or not these exercises are good for you, ask us in the comments below, send us an email, and we may be able to help you decide whether or not this might be a good option for you. So if it is a good option, these are what we're going to do. Now, before we start, Dr. Kristina is going to be my guinny pig. Yes. She's going to be my patient. And I
get to be the guinea pig this time.
You get to be the guinny pig this time. Yeah. So I'm going to show you what we would do with each person for the exercises. There's 4 specific exercises that we're going to work on. There are a couple adaptations for a couple of them for one that I want to share. And then we're going to go through it. Now, before I start, each of these exercises, the goal for these exercises, we want to strengthen the muscles that are around the shoulder itself. Now, there's 4 major ones that we want to work on. The key is we want to go really slow. So these exercises are not like when you see guys at the gym going.
No.
You're not going to do that.
Speed is not good with these.
Speed is not good. You're going to go nice and slow.
And even guys at the gym shouldn't be working out like that.
Yeah, nobody should be working out. Nobody should be working out like that.
You're not contracting the muscle properly. Anyway.
Exactly.
That's another video.
Those are those gym fail movies.
Exactly, pretty much.
It's ridiculous. So you want to go nice and slow, and you want to have a really low weight. You don't want to have a heavy weight, except for one of them. You can increase the weight, and I'm going to tell you which one that is. Preferably anything under 5 pounds. Don't ever go beyond 5 pounds with the shoulder muscle, because once you start getting beyond 5 pounds, you start triggering the deltoid and all the other muscles around it. So we don't want that. We just want to work on the real tiny little rotator cuff muscles.
Yes. Yes.
Sound good?
Sound great.
So first one we're going to do is all of these can be done and should be done. I like to show them on your side on the ground. So we have this wonderful table. So Dr. Kristina is going to lie on her side. She's going to face the camera. I'm going to stand behind her if I can get around there. And I'm going to kind of dip down here.
Can I get up on my elbow like
Yes, up on your elbow. That's good. So that's perfect. So what we want to do is you want to get kind of like this side lying position, right? And the reason why is you can actually work the muscle against gravity, okay? Perfect. So the first one, we're going to work on the external rotators, so the muscles that do that. So in front of your bone, you have this little pelvic notch right there. That's going to be your anchor point for your elbow. You're going to anchor your elbow right there, okay? Piece of cake. Yeah. And with this arm, you're going to keep your arm at like a 40 degrees. So if you can kind of see, Dr. Kristina is like, 90 degrees. You want to keep it like 90 degrees. You're going to pop it there. And then with a little bit of weight, you're going to bring it down just at the table. And you're going to bring your arm back while it's still anchored in the hip. And as you do that, you want to go nice and slow, like I said. So as you can see, Dr. Kristina would be pushing the weight up against gravity. So gravity is trying to push it down. So that's why we want you side lying, is so that you're actually getting the full maximum use of using against gravity. Awesome. Yeah. So that's the first one, external rotators. I always tell patients start 3 sets of 10. And the reason 3 sets of 10 is we're not trying to build mass, we're trying to build endurance. So once you can do 3 sets of 10, I prefer patients, if they're at like 2 to 3 pounds, to actually increase the number of reps. So not to increase the weight, but increase the reps. So if they're at 3 pounds, they do 3 sets of 10. You're not feeling it, then do 3 sets of 15. And then go to 3 sets of 20. So it's just really endurance type of exercises. So that's my recommendation for exercises. So that's number 1. External rotation. Okay. You can do that one standing with the elastic and pulling backwards. It's okay, but this is better.
Yeah. And especially if you're just learning the motion, doing it maybe without any weight at all.
Yeah,
At the beginning, just so you get the feel for it. And actually, because I'm not using any weight and I still can feel it a little bit.
Yeah, brilliant.
Yeah, just to get the feel for it.
Yeah. Now the next one, can you put your knee up, your foot on the table so your knee's up in the air?
Like this?
Yeah, perfect.
Okay.
So the next
like
one, I know it's kind of weird. How do you describe that? It's kind of weird. So this one, we're going to do ambidextrous. So you're going to move your arm up and away from the body. So you only want to go the first like 8 degrees. That's all you want. So you're going to start your hands straight. Weight's going to be on the table, and then you're just going to bring your up, and you're going to use your knee, the knees up. That's your height. That's as far as you're going to go. And then you're going to bring it down.
Nice.
And then you're going to bring it back up.
Yep.
And bring it back down. Really nice and slow. And again, so what you're doing is we're actually trying to get the shoulder to go. It's that, let me stand forward. It's that 8 degrees this way. That's the supraspinatus. That's what that does.
Yeah.
And so you want to get, it's that kind of little muscle that's right, kind of like on the top part of your chicken bone, your shoulder blade.
Shoulder blade, yeah.
Yeah, awesome. So that's
Great.
number 2. Same things in the other ones, 3 sets of 10, and then increase the reps. Now, next one is, this one you can lie on your side, and so you're going to use, Dr. Kristina is still facing that way. It's obviously the opposite shoulder. We're going to be working on this one. And so what it is, we're going to be working on internal rotation. Now this does the subscapularis, the muscle underneath the shoulder blade. And so you just want to bring your shoulder up as high as you can and drop it all the way down. If you want to get a little bit of a stretch, and like for Dr. Kristina's example, she's on a table. If you can get your arm to the side of the edge and let your arm hang down a little bit, get a little stretch, like to increase the neck, that's okay. Right, see? Yeah, so that the arm goes
like
down
this.
a little bit farther down. That's okay if you can do that. If you're on a flat surface, don't worry about it. It's all good, right? And then you're going to do that.
Yeah.
Same thing as before, 3 sets of 10, and then increase the reps. This is the one that actually I find is the most hardest to actually feel anything. So this one you may have to do a little bit higher weight and a higher rep.
Yeah.
Like 5 pounds, start at 5 pounds, and then go like 3 sets of 20 at the beginning. 3 sets of 10, you may not feel it, so start increasing the reps pretty quickly. So far, so good?
Sound good?
Awesome, Dr. Kristina's gonna sit up for me. Now, last one we're gonna do is, I'm gonna come over here, go that way. Thank you. Is gonna be the triceps. And so the triceps basically is not a rotator cuff muscle.
No.
Part of the head of the triceps goes up and inserts through the capsule onto the shoulder. So same thing with the biceps, but we're going to focus on the triceps. So this one's really simple. You do the triceps kickback. But what you're going to do that is a little different. Can everyone see? That's perfect. That's a good position. So you kind of want to just bend over your waist. You want to kind of get behind the table so you can kind of see it a little better. You want to bend over at your waist. Right? So that kind of makes sure that keep your arm tight to your side. But what we're going to do is you're going to take a towel and you're going to roll up a towel. Pretend this is a towel. And you're going to put it underneath your armpit. And you're going to hold it with your arm. And as you hold it with your arm, then you're going to do your kickbacks.
Yeah,
now,
I can see.
Yeah, and you're just going to go back till your arm is extended. And then you're going to bring it back to flexion. Back to extension.
With a straight back.
And with the straight back, yes, absolutely. This would have been a better one. So this would be a better roll. So Dr. Kristina, pretend this is a towel.
Yes.
I should have used that instead of a speeder board.
That's okay.
It's
They get the idea.
soft.
They get the idea.
Ridiculous.
It's okay. They get the idea.
Yeah. Anyway,
And I'm just leaning over, so I'm supporting myself. So
Yep.
make sure to get that neutral spine.
Yep.
And then squeeze into my body and then extend.
Perfect. Now this one, you can go for bigger weights because obviously we're not doing strictly the rotator cuff. You want to do whatever you can. So if you can do 10 pounds, 15 pounds, whatever the case may be, if you're a big gym rat, you can do 40, whatever. I don't care. Whatever your triceps you can do. You don't want to go too hard. But it's the squeezing of that towel on your arm is what's actually firing the rotator cuff muscle. So it gives you kind of like, it's like doing 2 exercises in one.
It is, yeah.
Right?
Yeah. You get the squeeze and then
Squeeze.
the extension.
Awesome.
And the extension.
And that's all I got.
That's awesome.
That's all I got. So those are my favorite shoulder exercises.
Yeah.
The reason why I wanted to get them on a video is I was actually showing a patient today, or the other day, which is fantastic. This is my favorite one. I used to have a handout. I think it's just better for people if they watch it on video.
Yes.
Easier if I explain it like this, right?
That's it.
So these are my absolute favorites. So
Awesome.
if you have any questions, you can just leave us a comment. You can email us,
Yep.
info@crosschiro.ca. Check out our website, www.crosschiro.ca. If you like this video, please share it with your friends, your family members, your neighbors, your enemies, your frenemies, your frenemies. Check us out on Instagram. On YouTube. Our YouTube channel. You should check out our YouTube channel. It's starting to get pretty awesome. We're working on our YouTube channel. It's amazing. I love it.
Yeah.
And Facebook.
And Facebook, of course.
Yeah. Awesome.
Always.
Perfect. So,
Thanks so much, guys.
Thanks for watching. I'm Dr. Josh.
I'm Dr. Kristina.
We'll talk to you guys later.
Take care.
Bye.
Bye.